Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All that, and I think my mic was off. I think my microphone was off during all that intro stuff. So you missed all the clever stuff that I said before that. Unless you're a really good lip reader. Oh my goodness. Yep, there we go. I can't believe that, guys. I babbled for forever, man. I babbled for forever. But anyways, let me see if I can remember what I said. Boy, that's ridiculous, man. I was wondering why I wasn't hearing any audio in my my playback. That's why you don't have your mic on, VP. It's on now. Oh my goodness. So, anyways, Happy New Year to you guys. 2020 was a crazy year. I am glad it's gone. 2021 is here now, and hopefully it will be bright and shiny. And I haven't live streamed in a long time, so I figured, you know what? It's time to get back into the habit of it. I've missed it. I have missed it, man. In my personal life and work life has been really crazy lately, so haven't had a lot of time to produce videos and do live streams, so I am glad to get in here and do one now, which is what we're doing now. Wow, that's a lot shorter than what I talked about earlier, so maybe it was a good thing my microphone was off before that. Yeah, man. But anyways, I was kind of explaining, this is my Quest for Homeworld. The Quest for Homeworld is my Let's Play world. I just released a video for that this morning, the most recent video. But in that series, I basically challenged myself. I had a old base from an old, this is an old world, and I had an old base that I traveled away from 10 nights in a row. And every night, I would stay in a different spot. And I would leave all my stuff there, except the very basics that I needed to get around and whatnot. And then I would continue on until I made it to the next night, so on and so forth, until on the 10th night I arrived at a continent and started building a base and basically started the series with the intent of getting back to my original base. Well, now we're in Season 2, and I'm really not any closer to getting to my original base, but we've built a lot of cool things along the way, I think, and I think I've grown as a Minecrafter because of all of it. So that's cool. That is cool. We are going to get back home, I think. Who knows? We'll see. But in the second season, right here, which is the most current season, I traveled away from that 10th night spot. I think we were exploring on a live stream to try to find a jungle biome, and I landed on this continent back here. And on this continent back here, there was another village that I had to revive, which I have done now. And I was just going to visit and then leave, and then I AFK'd, and all of a sudden all my stuff was gone. When I came back, I had died. I don't know how it happened, but I didn't have anything. So I said, you know what? Let's start Season 2. So I started Season 2 on this continent right here, which I am calling Villager Bay, because I landed in a village. There's a village like right here, although it's an abandoned village. There's a village like over there somewhere. There's a village back. I mean, I'm surrounded by villages, man. I am surrounded by villages. So yes, this is Villager Bay, and this is my build here. This is where I left off in our last live stream. I was building up this part of the fortress right here. This is a fortress guarding Villager Bay from the pirates and brigands that roamed the seven seas or something. The seven seas of Minecraft. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds plausible. That sounds plausible. We'll go with that. Yeah, so I'm build this fortress here and a few other things as well. I'm gonna build some towers and stuff eventually, just to make sure this place gets totally protected. At least that is the plan, guys. That is the plan. But for now, since I haven't streamed in a while and I have played a lot, I thought it would be cool to just start the stream off with my mic turned off, apparently. No, to start this stream off by kind of showing you what I have done. This might be a little bit longer than I usually do. I like to try to do an hour We might go a little longer. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see how I feel. I'll see what the energy's like. And we'll go from there. I haven't streamed in a while. So I think what I'm going to start with is over here. Now, I have been terraforming this whole mountain, basically, to fit the fortress on top of it. Which means getting a lot of dirt from up there, actually. I've been, flattening that out, and I flattened this area out down here. And you see, I'm still working on it right here. That's why you got these uneven ledges and stuff. But it's almost there. It's coming along. It's coming along. We want to try to make it look as natural as possible when we are done, which hopefully we'll be able to do. It's not there yet, but it's getting a lot closer than it was. Yeah, here's a little or not a stronghold. What do they call these things? The place where Illenders hang out. You know, this was an Illager place right by where I landed, and I basically took this place over. I took this place over, and I turned it into a farm of sorts. Oh, I think Frank is working on a Illager now. Good job, Frank. I call all my iron golems Frank. It's just the name I give them, man. It's just the name that I give them. Hey, Frost, what's up? Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. I'm especially happy that you stopped by when my microphone was on. When I first started the stream, my microphone was off. It wasn't working so well. But yeah, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah, I had this thing here. I basically took it over, and I tried to turn it into a farm. Zuma Void from the Hermitcraft server had a little tutorial on how to make a farm out of these things. And I think this location is just like kind of in a bad location. I need to flatten it out a little bit, and there's like caves underneath here, so my rates are really bad down here. But what's supposed to happen is Illagers are supposed to come in, so like right here, and fall through, and then you just go down there and you kill them, and you're basically farming them. But, like I said, this isn't in the best of locations. Just smack dab against a mountain, which I've been... Oh, hey, there's an Illager right there. Hi, Illager. You want to come pay me a visit? See, here's how it's supposed to work. See, yeah, they're supposed to come right towards you, and eventually they're supposed to go inside, which I think he might have done. So when he gets inside, he should fall through the hole down there. And the object is for these Illagers to just keep spawning in and coming into the I really need to remember the name of these places. The Illager base here, and get trapped down below, and then you just go down and you stab them, which is what we'll do here in a minute. But yeah, this is a little thing that's how high this mountain was. See, so I've carved it down to this space here. Yeah, this was all up here high. So I've mined it down quite a bit because I'm trying to flatten it out so I can hopefully get better rates here. But like I was saying, there was a cave right down there. So there's a cave down there. And I need to like close that off because it's pretty wide open. And that's a project for another time. If I do that, hey, that zombie just turned into a drowned, even though he was up on the land. That was interesting. That was interesting. Okay, but I'm going to take a nap here so I don't get phantomized. Hey, Frost, what's up? How's it going, man? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by the stream. You holding up there? Yeah, so, yep, so, yeah, so let's see what we got down here. I think we only caught one because there was only one Illager in here. So yeah, there's a guy there, and apparently I caught a zombie. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah. So yeah, there's a couple hoppers here, and those hoppers just push whatever they drop if I don't catch it into into this chest here. So over here is an actual Illager. So that's how the farm is supposed to work. There's supposed to be a lot more Illagers, and all their drops go in here. So this was a I guess I'll call it an early accusation by me in this land. Oh yeah, you got the same headset? Awesome. These are awesome headsets. This is the HyperX headset, by the way. One of my buddies actually gave me this this headset. It's really good. Really good headset, man. I definitely would recommend it. That's cool, though. That is cool. You got good taste, my friend. You got good taste. Yeah, so that's my little. That was one of my first acquisitions. Acquisition? That's the word I'm looking for. Say that 10 times fast. Acquisition. But yeah, here we go. This is all the materials. This is basically all the material I cleared from the area around here. So that is what all this is. And this, I'm putting them in this chest because eventually I'm going to go down there and go through and fill up the whole cave system down there. It's not a task that I'm particularly looking forward to, but it's something that I want to try to do to get the rates of this farm up, hopefully a little bit. Anyways, but yeah, so I terraformed the mountain here, the hillside, and I kind of want to make it look a little natural. I didn't want it to just be dirt. I wanted it to kind of be like having stone coming out of the dirt. So as you can see, that's kind of what I did here with some light gray concrete right there. So yeah, I think that looks pretty sweet. I want to eventually do that all the way around the fortress, so it does look like the fortress is coming out of the hillside there. So that's the plan for that. And of course, I got my tower up there, my lava tower. That is my house. We'll go up there in a brief moment. Actually, I'll go up there right now, just over this way some. How do you like the headset, Frost? Is it working good for you? It's like one of the best headsets I have, and the microphone I'm using on this is what you're hearing. This is the microphone, so it's a really good microphone on this. I actually bought a microphone for streaming, and I plugged it in, and it sounded worse than this headset, man. So you know, kudos to the headset, man. HyperX headset, man. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. So yeah, up here is the fortress. What we have so far, this is my house. My house is not terribly impressive. Although I do like the lava tower that I created over here. We'll go in that go inside there momentarily. I guess this is going to be more like a chill sort of stream. I don't know that I'm going to be doing much building or anything. I'm just kind of showcasing some of the stuff that I've done. Maybe this will be like a little catch-up for anybody who is new to the channel. Well, they want to know what the series is about or what my live streams are about. So hopefully this will be able to show you what's going on here. So what do we got here? What do we got here? This is a recent build that I have built. It's a ballista, man. It's a ballista. I mean, if you're gonna have a fortress overlooking a mighty ocean, you gotta have a ballista up here to protect yourself, and not just one. I gotta build more of these. I want to have a couple more on here as well. And see, the ballista arrows, as you can see, are right here. These are the ballista arrows made of pure titanium diorite. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, so yeah, this is where they store the ballista arrows, because these suckers are huge, man. You gotta have people manning the station. Imagine like 1, 2, 3, 4 villagers up here loading up the ballistas, firing them off to fend off the enemy forces that are trying to invade our village over there. That's what we got going on with this. So yeah, this is kind of the attack area of the ballista part of the fortress. So imagine these suckers just shooting through a sail, ripping it to shreds. That's what we're going to have up here, man. That is what we're going to have overlooking this beautiful, beautiful bay to protect ourselves from, you know, roaming pirates and whatnot. All right, so if we go down here, not much else in this place. I have put my enchanting room over here for the time being. This will probably move once I get this fortress set up a little bit. It's pretty empty otherwise, and then we got the ballistas up front, and then for a little more firepower, we got the cannons right here. That's right, we got some cannonballs that we can load in here and shoot them off. And I actually can turn this into an active cannonball so that it'll actually fire charges. When I first built these, I didn't have the materials that I needed to make the stuff that I needed to fire off the fire charges. But yeah, we got a few cannons here. So you got the ballistas ripping down the sails of the enemy ships, and then you got the cannons aiming for the docks of the ship itself, the wooden part of the ship, tearing holes through that, making them sink. Ain't nothing gonna get past that. That's for sure. Once I get this whole place manned, that is. My lonely little bed in here. This is just my bed for when I'm working in here. And then there's a lot of empty space that I gotta fill up eventually. Nothing too terribly impressive. I got some scaffolding leading to the top. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here yet. We gotta have to design this up a little bit, but yeah, it's a work in progress. It is very much a work in progress here. But this is I guess this is my big project out here. This fortress. So I got plans to put like a garden or something right here, like a flower garden or something, you know. I got something to do that. So we're gonna work on that. Down here, where you see all that oh, what do you call it? The obsidian. Down there you have our cement maker, an automatic cement maker, my friends. Well, I guess it's not automatic. I have to manual cement maker. But yeah, and here's the hall that houses the mighty cement maker in here. I got like a hole there somehow. I don't know how that happened, but gotta get up there and fix that eventually. But yeah, this is this Season 2 of my Quest for Home series, my Let's Play series, has been VP Exploring Redstone. So I've been making some redstone contraptions. This happens to be one of them that I really love. It's very useful. It's a cement maker. You just put the cement powder right there. It pushes, the piston pushes it out here, and it turns into water, and you can just keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that, and voila, you get cement, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the outside of the fortress. Of course, it's not finished yet. Work in progress. Work in progress. All right, so let's move on to our next area, which I guess will be the house, since that's kind of the next area here. I got a little grove here. This is kind of how I like to do my groves. I put like, you know, slabs and stuff over the top of them, just like this. And some glass, 8 blocks up to keep the trees in order. You know, I don't want those trees growing all crazy and tall, and then I gotta build up to cut them down. No, I just want to be down there to cut down the trees when I need the wood. And yeah, so we put these glass blocks in to keep the trees to a manageable level. And then of course I got my ladder down here. Not exactly the safest way down, but there you go. There you go with that. Little pool here, little hot tub. This was my original tub, my original cement making place. I would actually come in here and put cement into the water so that it would turn in, or powder into the water so it would turn into cement, and it took forever. So that's why I had to make the cement maker in there. That's why I had to do that. All right, and then here's a little look at our map so far. Yeah, so let's see. This is where I started from, guys. Up here, this was season 1 of the Let's Play series, and I took a boat all the way down here, kind of over here, down here, and then finally wound up right here in Villager Bay, which is where we're at now. So yeah, that's the journey so far, and it is getting dark, so you know what? That's great, because we can go right in here, like so, and sleep. Now, you might be wondering, VP, why is your place covered in pink? It looked like pink vomited all over your house. Well, that's because I had a granny, Venomous Prime. As my granny, she came by in the Let's Play series and built a cat nasium in the village, and she wanted to spruce up the house, so she used pink. Everywhere's pink. It's like a Pepto-Bismol pink house in here. That's what it is in here. So that's why there's all the pink in here. Did get a nice little kitchen out of it, as you can see here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool right here. Here's my little fireplace. Got some apples. Got some meat right there. Got a little butter right there. Cut that up and voila. Good to go. Some pictures. Awesome. And then, of course, our lava tower right there is all. Sweet little project. But now, I'm going to go to sleep in my pink bed. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Boom. So yeah, this is the house that we built in this area. And then after this, there's not much to this house either. It's basically just the bedroom and this living room. It does have a functional chair though. I can sit in here. Hey, if I do it, there we go. Just like that. I should probably put my shield down. Don't need that. There we go. There we go. Can sit in here, relax, watch some TV, and try to ignore all the pink that's in here. Yep, that's what I can do. So, anyways, and then, of course, the tower right here. If we go down, it leads into my mines, which is a pretty expensive place, which I might show off here. But then the second floor here, again, very bare inside here. Very bare inside here. We need to put some things in this area for sure. But yeah, that's my house. This was the very first build that I built here. And now let's go over to the village, I think. We'll show that off. Yeah, so I guess this is kind of like a world tour, you know? Nice, laid-back, easy world tour of VP's place. This is another entrance into the mine right there. And then there's just like a little stone walkway here. Another one of my earlier builds for this particular continent is right here. This is the Sea Shrine. That's right. This is the Sea Shrine. Before we go out into the ocean to explore or do whatever we want to do, we got to stop by the Sea Shrine, offer a little prayer to the goddess of the sea, and hopefully she gives us our blessing and sends us on our way, and we can safely voyage safely voyage across the 7 seas right there. So yeah, that's the Sea Shrine. This is going to be like a little private fishing shack, a private dock basically. The main dock for this place is going to be right over here on this side. And then in here, I got a little jungle tree. Remember, we came to this place looking for a jungle biome. That's why we got shipwrecked here. So I thought it was only fair that once we found a jungle biome, is we could bring all the jungle trees back and the bamboo and all of that stuff. And I made its own little area right here. So that is what you're seeing with that here. And then over here is going to be the main gate. This is the main gate right here. You can see I decorated that side up a little bit. The rest of the walls still need work, but it's coming together. It is coming together for sure. And yeah, and I got another little grove right here. Kind of messed up on this one. I think those glass block could be 1 block higher because these trees are almost too short. But that's okay. It's a good place to go to get quick wood, you know, when I need wood for all the crazy builds that I do. Speaking of crazy builds, here's one of them right now. This is the Village Trading Hall. One of the first big projects that I took on inside of the village. If we go inside here, I populated this village with all sorts of villagers. Here's one inquisitive gentleman, just mesmerized by the light, mesmerized by the glowstone hanging over the door. Yes, he is. And then, yeah, nothing too fancy in the, well, I shouldn't say too fancy. It isn't too fancy in the village. This was my villager trading hall, and as you can see, it's gotten a little out of control here. What's up, sir? There's a nitwit in here. Apparently, he's been trading potatoes with Kelly in here. Yeah, I've named all the traders in here. They were originally converted to zombies, so they would give me good rates. And I logged in one day, and all their rates had reset. So I've now been going through the crazy process of trying to turn them back into zombies so that I can convert them again. But the problem with that is, you know, the zombie that I had in my employ that turned them into zombie villagers had a tendency to kill them. So when I was trying to convert them, he actually killed a few of them. So now I had to make new ones, and now the whole, you know, trade center is just a mess because they're all out of their booths. They're all going to different workstations. I mean, it's crazy, man. I'd had this so tied down before all of this, where they all had their beds behind them, their workstations in front of them. It was working good, man. It was working good. And then something went wrong. So, yeah, we got all our librarians here with all the great enchants. And we got all the working guys over here on the other side. And then if we go down below, yeah, here's my work in progress box. My splash poses of weakness so that I can turn them into, you know, convert them into zombie villagers and back again. And it's maddening, man. It is just maddening. So, yeah, down here is where I was storing my, oh, hi, Captain Ahab. How you doing? How you doing? That can't be good for your head, sticking halfway through the rock there. But I guess you're doing okay. I did have a zombie in my employ. He used to occupy this space here. He was the one that converted a lot of these guys. But as you can see, the minecart backed into this rock here, this cobblestone, and he suffocated because he was stuck in the cobblestone and he died. So now I'm one zombie, you know, light. I don't have a zombie down here to convert them, and they need converting, and it's a mess, man. It's a mess. But yeah, that's been my this is kind of my area of operation here, where my base of operations, because this is where all my storage is currently. Stone products, cobblestone, valuables, all of that good stuff. And of course I have an ender chest right here as well. So we got that going for us too. But yeah, it's a nice little build. I did have to put a fence gate in right here because I had villagers wandering up here, and then they would somehow fall off, and then they would be outside the village, and you know, that's not good because then they're gonna get killed by zombies and monsters and all sorts of nasty things. So yeah, we had to fix that. We had to fix that. So yeah, that brings us right on over here to, boom, my personal office. Right in here, look, we got our filing cabinets over here, nice little plant in a pot. Little desk here for meeting purposes, another sofa, and then my chair, of course, right here is where I like to sit and have my meeting. This also makes a great place for doing, you know, transitions in videos. when I need to do some edit or some clearing up, I always come here and record it in this area here. So it works nice like that. Yeah, look, we got some books, we got a pen right there, we got some paper. We're all set to take any notes that we need to. So yeah, that is my office. Down there, I got a little nether farm. Well, nether wart farm. As you can see, it's got some black stone coming out of it right there. Just like so. Handy to have. This is the main gate from the opposite side, from the inside of the village. This is This is my transportation system to get converted villagers out from the basement back up to their booths, which worked when it worked. But it hasn't, it hasn't done exactly what I wanted it to do. And then this over here is my my fenced off area, because this is where I had a lot of sand in here and I was clearing out the sand to put grass back in. So eventually I'll probably go down there and clear it out, or maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. Maybe I can build some things down there, and this will be like the tourist attraction of the village or something. I don't know. If you got information, you got ideas, leave them in the comments below so I can figure out what we can put down here. Cause yeah, it's kind of cool. I can access the bottom of that. Well, I was able to access the bottom of it. Maybe I can't anymore. But it does kind of tuck underneath there as well. So. And this is a church. I just kind of mob-proofed it with the black stone slabs, because it's black stone slabs. Why not? Why not? So yeah, this is our village. What else have we done in this village? Most of this was here to begin with. I did expand this out here a little bit. That's what you're seeing with that. And then over here, expanded it out a little bit. So it's a nice little area. And I probably should get rid of this. I was having trouble with my villagers syncing to their right workstations, which seems to be the case in every every sort of village that I do, where I try to do a trade center. Oh, villagers are maddening, man. They're maddening. And then over here I did some landscaping. As you can see here, some nice, really nice grass right here. This is carpet and cement powder. I don't know, I just wanted to make it look like a really nice grass. And plus, it also lets me hide lights and stuff, which I have done as well. So we have that. This right here is my automatic sheep shearer. That's right, I got all my sheeps in here where I can shear them. Boom. Got some shearing that we've done here. It's all automatic. If I am in this area here, these dispensers up here will just keep shearing the sheep. So it's like an endless supply of different colored wools. So that's what we keep in there. And then right up here, if we access the top of this area, this is where all the dyes are at. So I can go through and I can dye my poor little sheep whatever colors I want them, whatever colors of wool that I need at the time. So that's what we got going on with this thing. I think we built this in a live stream. I think we built that in a live stream as well. What else? What else have we built? Oh yeah, we went over here. This is my little barn area. The car where the cows hang out. This is where we get all of our beef from. This is where all the beef comes from, right over here, guys. Yep, just like so. And if we go inside like this, you know, I don't have any fresh wheat on me, and I think I'm almost out right here. Yeah, I only got 14, but as you can see, quite a few cows in here, so that's good. I'll be harvesting those guys pretty soon, because currently I'm on paleo. I'm on a paleo diet. I'm eating fish. Fish is easy to get, and you get lots of it, so that's what I resorted to eating. I had to put a wheat farm up top too, because I had my wheat growing right here outside the farm, so I could harvest it and go in there. But turns out that the farmers of the village like to just take out the wheat and just plant potatoes. I don't know. They love their potato maniacs, man. Maybe they're Irish. I don't know. They could be. But they take out all the wheat and they put in potatoes. So I had to build a wheat farm up above the barn area that they can't reach, so I can go up there and harvest wheat. So that's what you see there at the top of that there. And then here's a little pumpkin patch that we made, a little vine farm as well. I can come here and get some vines, which is pretty cool. And then this is what Venomous Prime built when she came and visited in my Let's Play series. She built the Catnasium. That's right, this is the cat shelter for all the cats of the areas in here. Yeah, look at all the cats are in here. This is all Venomous Prime's doing. They got a nice little play set in here. I mean, lots of places to climb. Only problem is these cats are all tamed by Venomous Prime, so they don't go, like, if I let them, if I make them if I make them walk around, they just follow me around, so they don't move freely and play around in the catnasium, which is a little bit of a bummer. I wish they could just let them free and they could just roam free in the catnasium, but I guess that will only work if we get wild cats in here. And then, hey sir, how are you doing? These villagers, I think they're trying to get to the beds down there, but they can't figure it out, so they wander around the catnasium trying to figure out how to get into the bed that's down below. But yeah, look, we got a little tunnel area here that you can crawl through. I don't know that I can crawl. I'm in Windows 10 here, guys, so I'm not sure if we can crawl in Windows 10. I haven't figured it out. Although I haven't tried the whole pushing you down with a trapdoor thing. That might work. But if this was Java Minecraft, we could climb right through these little tunnels that we've made for the cats. But now it's just, you know, it's just for the cats. But of course the cats are just sitting there, so we tried. We tried. Anyways, yeah, that's the this is a little reception area right here, one of the reception areas, and then this is another reception area right here. In case you want to come and play with the cats, you can come in here, check them out, or adopt a cat. Whatever you want to do, you can do that right. Yeah. All right, here's the front gate. I already showed you that. So let's move on to what time is it? Okay, I got 20 minutes, man. I got 20 minutes for this round the world tour. We might run a little over. But I think I'm just gonna finish showing you guys all the stuff we've done so far, and then we'll call it a video right there. So this is the most recent project. This is the one we just finished, actually, in my my Let's Play series today. Just released a video this morning, finishing this automatic iron farm. That's right, guys. I need iron, man. I need iron, and this place produces it. But yeah, this was quite a task, and I actually urge you to check out the Let's Play videos to kind of see, you know, how this all came together. It was a bit of a process. It's a design-based stuff of a tutorial by JC Plays. So if you want to check out his tutorial, you can build your own one of these as well. Now, this isn't gonna stay like this. We're gonna fix this up a little bit. We're gonna make this look a lot nicer. We're gonna build around it. Like, those beds aren't gonna be hovering there. They're gonna be suspended from the ceiling, from a roof. So that's the plan with that. But this also serves as a trading center as well. I don't know that I have anything to trade with these guys right now. But let me see here. Let's see if I got anything in my inventory. Let's see, leather and well, leather's the first trade. I don't have any of that on me. He's got clay, so yeah, just these are just all the traders. You can trade with them, and then while you're trading, iron golems are spawning in the middle here, getting sent down into a pit of fire, and then voila, we get iron bars. Iron ingots. It's great. It's a great farm, and I'm glad we got this in place, because I need a farm for my next project, which is going to be probably some sort of sorting storage, like a giant storage area, and I need lots of hoppers, which require iron. But yeah, if you hang out here, then eventually the iron golems start forming there. In fact, let me check it out right now. This is the holding chamber where all the goodies go. Oh yeah, look, it's been busy, man. It has been busy. Lots of iron, my friends. Lots of iron and poppies. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the poppies, but yeah, we got them. Oh yeah, and this also doubles as a string farm from from the cats. Yeah, cats spawn up there and die as well. It's a sad thing. Please don't tell Venomous Prime. She would be devastated. She would be absolutely devastated. Anyways, so yeah, this is the newest project. That is a water elevator that takes us all the way up. That's how I got the villagers up there to begin with. Breeding them in this building here, pushing them up the elevator. And yeah, and then I've opened this all up. This used to be like this was my first breeding area to get villagers into the village out there. And then I opened that villager breeding area up to get villagers up to there. And yeah, while I'm out here in this area, I just made a giant farm so I can, do some farming while I'm out here. And yeah, got some pumpkins over here, got some potatoes, got some carrots, all the stuff, and of course all the sugar cane for all the paper that we need. And yeah, this was the villager breeding area. I have since turned it into just like a little operating area. So this is where my base of operations when I come out to this area. That's where all the storage is going to be. So yeah, we got this build here, and then I think what I will do now is I will jump into our mines, because I've been busy in the mines as well. I mean, it's Minecraft, right? It's Minecraft. You gotta do mining in Minecraft. It's in the name, man. It's in the name. So I've been trying to really do some cool stuff with my mines, make them look a little cooler. Not that there's anything wrong with like just a mine, but I don't know. I want to try to decorate it up a little bit. So I've been experimenting with different things with that, and yeah. So this is the way down. This will take us all the way down to diamond level. You can either take the ladder down old-fashioned way. You can. Oh, and this is the bubble elevator up from diamond level, and then yeah, this is the expressway down into the water. And of course, there's the really slow way of taking my original path down into the mines. But we're going to take the expressway down into the water. Look at that. You don't need any fancy bubble elevators, molten lava block elevators. All you need is a space with a water puddle in it, and you can fall right in and not die. It's great. It's great. Super fast way of getting down. So yeah, this is my storage area for this particular mine. Now this mine does connect up with all my other mines, so let's take a look, shall we? Here is what I've done with it. Little terracotta action in here, a little wood, got some lanterns. This is what I'm eventually going to go for. I might change the color scheme up from time to time just to keep it from getting too, universal. I'm not in love with this color scheme, but it looks a little more designed than just the raw stone walls that we have here. So yeah, this is kind of my method for mining now. Branch mining is got these slabs here. My slabs are here mainly to keep slimes from spawning, because they have been spawning like crazy down here. I keep going through slime chunks. And then yeah, these are the branch mines. They just go on and on forever. You can get lost in those things. And then every little branch mine I've tried to decorate off of the main area. And then if I go to right here, this will eventually take me over to my other mine, which is right below the house that I showed you earlier, my house. And then there's another mine in here as well, another area. Let's see where this one goes. I have so many so many tunnels in here. It's a little crazy at times to figure out where we're going. But yeah, this is one of my other staging areas. Yeah, here is this area here. Yep, more stuff. Look at all this. I got 44 diamonds on this diamond. We are on Y level 12. So this is diamond, this is the diamond level, man. That's where I do all my branch mining. That's why we have so many diamonds on my, of course, I also have my Fortune 3 pickaxe, which helps greatly. And now, let me see if I can find my way to my newest addition to this mine. Let's see if I can do that. I think it's off one of these branch mines here. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. It should be pretty obvious when I do, or maybe not. I keep looking down the the tunnels here to see if I can see anything. Okay, this is promising. All right, yeah, so this should lead all the way down to my other mine. And yes, I mined this all out by hand. Many hours of mining produced all these tunnels, all these crazy tunnels. I actually enjoy doing this. And then I hit some water here, so I built some glass. It's like a nice little touch, I think. Just got a little glass wall there to keep the water out. Look, there's a slime right there. Speaking of slimes, so many slimes down here. What are you doing, slime? You're not even in the block proper. You were halfway in, halfway out. Oh, well, that's all about. All right, yeah, go away, slime. You too. All right, and yeah, you guys all die. Needless to say, I get a lot of slime. I get a lot of slime. So eventually when I make sticky pistons or something, that'll be good to have all that slime. But for now, it's just kind of taking up space. But if we keep going this way for forever, we'll eventually get to, yeah, here's another area where I ran into some water, so I just kind of glassed that off. Kind of like, there's like water outside. I think that's kind of cool. Yep, another water area. Lots of water here because we're right underneath the ocean, of course. Yep, so. But if I go all the way down here, we get to my newest addition to my crazy network of branch mines in this area, which is right here. Yep, this is it here. We'll go in here. This is another staging area. Cobblestone, lots of cobblestone. Got some dirt in here, lots of coal. Got the stone happening there, stone blocks. I just kind of have it all set up. Look at how many diamonds I got here. That's good stuff. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, so I got it all separated out. A little work area back here with my furnaces and whatnot. And this we'll come back to this because this actually leads up to that other structure that you might have seen when we were by the iron farm in the distance. So that's where that leads. But before I do that, let me take you to the big room. The big room. So I like to do my branch mines kind of like this, just nice and, usually 2-3 wide. This one just happens to be 4 wide, which I kind of like as well. And then if I go here, I'm kind of doing just like a super wide, double wide thing in here. So yeah, this is the newest area of the mining areas. I got a bunch of little armor stand guys here, so I can put all the weapons and stuff that I might find on these guys here. And of course, I got storage, got furnaces. Over here, I got, a little farm. Got some potatoes growing in here because, you're down here mining a lot. You need food. You need sustenance. So we got our own built-in sustenance here. And this thing, covered in vines. I'm actually really proud of this. This is my my slime farm. That's right. I made this myself based on I didn't do any tutorials for this. I have seen a lot of people make slime farms, so that was helpful. But yeah, it's just basically a little slime farms. Pretty much uses the same principles that a lot of slime farms use. You got your iron golems in the little crevices there. Slimes see them, try to go and attack them, but they can't because they fall in a little hole. And then in the little hole, I got some lava there to burn them up. So, you can AFK here and get a ton of slime. I don't use slime a lot, but yeah, it's kind of handy. Now I had to I got magma blocks down there, and I had to put these cactus in as well because, yeah, it's not super efficient because, as you can see, there's slime stuck right there. But it's supposed to push all the slime into a little, hopper that's underneath that magma block right there. But the big slimes are just hanging out here. They were just hanging out here, not dying to the magma blocks. So I think it was because they kept hopping up and down. So I had to put cactus in so that when the big slimes fall in there, they start taking damage immediately from the cactus, and then they die. But as you can see, some of the slime still gets stuck there. But hey, it works, man. It works. It may not be the most efficient, but it's something I made myself. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of this. Yeah, this is enclosed in a whole slime chunk. So this whole inside area is a slime chunk. So that is pretty cool. And then if we go down here, we have our collection system right here. Let's see how we're doing down here. Yep, I haven't been here very often. So yeah, we got cactus. That's weird that we got a cactus in there. Must have been from when I was building it. 7 slime balls over there. And then on the opposite side, the other, not the ladder, VP, not the ladder. Over here, we got another slime ball right here. Only 5. I think I cleared this out the last time I was here and haven't been back since. But yeah, we got the vines going down too, so I can harvest vines as well. And then, yeah, this just goes on and on for eternity. There's where I got a lot of my obsidian from down there. I'm not sure I like the design here, but I was goofing around, trying to come up with a little something. And then over here, it's another one of my crazy fascinations because what happens when you're in a mine forever? You run out of food for one thing, but you also run out of wood. So I like to put underground forests, underground groves in my my caves. So that's what this is, man. In my mines. This is an underground forest that we can harvest. So I had to carve this whole area out. Again, it's like, I think 8 blocks up. So the trees only grow about 4 or 5 blocks high. So you can easily reach them and cut them down without having them go all crazy and cuckoo. And yeah, this is the storage area for that. So yeah, this is the most recent, and I just plan on taking this like forever this way, man. Just keeping it going. Just keeping it going down there. That's the plan with this anyways. And I got some water here for decoration for one, and then just for water block sources as well, in case I need some water blocks. So yeah, got the lava right up there. Let me take you back to the main chamber and probably end the tour up in my my little I don't even know what to call it, my little Nether Portal area. I didn't even show the Nether off to you guys. There's not much there though. It's very much a work in progress as well. Maybe we can peek our head in there briefly once I get out of this place. So again, same sort of thing. We got our water drop down. We got our ladder up in case you want to take a ladder. And then my favorite mode of travel is the bubble vader up to the Villager Bay Desert. So let's go on up to the Villager Bay Desert. All the way up here. This is where I have been harvesting a lot of my slime, or a lot of my sand, I should say, on this island here. So yeah, this is where I've been getting a lot of my sand for the glass tower, and pretty much all the glass that I've used here. But yeah, and then I built this little build here because at first it was just a staircase up to a Nether portal, and it looked kind of weird, so I wanted to kind of flesh it out a little bit. I've got a grove up here as well. Because, you know, when you're doing building, man, you got to use wood. You got a lot of wood that you have to use, so you need to have wood handy. So I like to build groves wherever I can. And look at the view from this place, man. It's just like, it's cool stuff everywhere, man. It just goes on and on forever, man. Goes on and on forever. It's awesome. Yeah, so then if we go up the ladder here, yep, just like that, here is our nether portal that leads us to our nether. There's also another portal over there on the bottom of the tower there. So I got a couple of them there. It was a nightmare to link these both up. Let me tell you that right now. Okay, and in we go. Nothing too fancy in this chamber. I just made this. I gotta come back in here and fancy it up a bit. But yeah, this is my nether. I guess you call it the Nether Hub. I can actually get all the way back to my Season 1 world through the nether here. Yeah, and look, I've even experimented with trees in the nether, guys. That's what this is here. Trees in the nether. It's not quite as effective, but again, I haven't really been here hanging out. So the trees can't grow if you're not near them, you know. And then if we go up here, we'll eventually get up to another little building that I have built. I gotta redo this somehow, but that's like another project that I have to work on. This is just a little area for working, storing stuff. And of course, if I go outside here, here is the actual nether. Get out of the way, Ghast. I hate you. I hate you. You and your creepy, screaming, crying, whatever you want to call it. It just so happens that these portals spawn in a crimson forest, which is one of the new biomes that they introduced with the Nether update. And it pretty much is just crawling with skeletons and ghasts, like ghasts everywhere, man. But yeah, this is kind of the extent of the Nether Hub at the moment. Eventually, I plan on coming in here and hey, knock it off, you, knock it off. Eventually, I plan on coming in here and really trying to tidy it up a bit, make it a little nicer, a little safer. It does make for a good place to come and get experience when I need it. Just wander around here and kill a lot of ghasts, mainly, and skeletons. Yeah, go away. And then, yeah, was my original Nether portal here. Right in here, another little workstation. This is where the original portal was, but when I made that new portal, I had some syncing issues. So this was like, this portal would take me to where I just came from instead of where I wanted to come from, which is my Nether portal in my tower. So I had to like do the divide by 8 and reconfigure where it all went. And then you can see out here, trying to do a little decoration. I need a lot more cobblestone out here. But yeah, and then if I go down here, pay no attention to the wall of lava right there. And then if I go down here, this takes me to my portal in the tower. Like I said, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, but it's functional. Yeah, see, we're gonna put some cobblestone in here to make this look a little nicer as well. And then if I go through here, watch it not be synced. It took me forever to sync this back up. Nope, we're synced back up. Excellent. And it's nighttime, so I will take a sleep right here in this bed. Always important to have a bed next to your nether portal so that if you die in the nether, you can spawn right outside your portal and hopefully get back to your stuff before it despawns. Of course, they have lodestones now, so it's not as important. But if you don't have, those resources, then I would recommend putting a bed next to your nether portal. So yeah, this is the bottom of the tower, the lava tower that we saw earlier. See right up there? There's the lava tower. And that, of course, goes up to the house. And then down here is the my first branch mine that straight ahead is the branch mine, right is the mine exit, so that'll take you out. And this takes me down to Y level 12 into our diamond branch mine down here. don't have an express way to get to this mine quite yet, but maybe someday we'll get there. Maybe someday we'll get there. Just not yet. Not yet. I do have a little thing in here. This was also a slime chunk, although I'm not sure that it's an exact slime chunk. I did put this lava in here for light. Fancy way to do lighting, and a little underground well thing. See, I don't know if I want to get in that water there. Look, it's all like bloody and red in there. I don't know what that's all about. I wouldn't go in there though. But I can get vines from here, so I can make some mossy cobblestone when I need to. And then yeah, here is my original branch mine. Back here is the storage for it. Got plenty of room for extra storage if I need it. And then of course I got all the all these, you know, tunnels that lead all over the place. I'm like I'm like a little gopher around here or something. I just make tunnels and mines everywhere. I just make tunnels and mines everywhere, man. Oh man, so yeah, that pretty much almost does it. Let's see, this will actually take me to the spider spawner. So I can show you that really fast. If I remember how to get there and don't get lost. I put this this diorite, these smooth diorite blocks in here, so I don't get lost. So I know that this is the main area. So if I want to mine off of this, all I have to do is look for the diorite. Of course, as you've seen, I've evolved into putting diorite slabs down instead of just, yeah, because see, that's what happens. If you put slabs in here, then slimes can't spawn in here. But if you just have regular old blocks, here's another staging area. And then there's a gravel mess down here. This is the spider experience farm. Nothing too fancy in here. You just come down here and wait. And I got a Bane of Arthropods sword right there that I can use. And then spiders eventually spawn, and you can start, you know, killing the spiders. See, we got some strings, some spider eyes. Sometimes you get skeletons in here as well. This farm isn't the most great as well, as you can see. It takes a while to get started, but once you, and then I'd say once you get started, you still have to wait even more. So, not my best spider farm ever. And of course, here we go. We got our bubble elevator up and down, and this takes us out to this area way across from our village, or behind our village. I don't even know how to orient it. It's not built in yet. But yeah, see, there's the village over there. And if I come all the way over here, this takes us to our little cave build that we built. Little spider cave thing. So yeah, this is another branch mine. So yeah, then we got our little you know, custom made pathway here. Got the torches and the cobwebs. You don't know, you know, who knows what's going on here. We got the vines growing down. I mean, it can be kind of scary in here, but once you navigate through it and get out here to the other side, it's much better. This was my journey into landscaping. This was my good times with Scar exercise. Good times with Scar is another hermit from the Hermitcraft server who does awesome landscaping. So that's what I tried with this area here. Got the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns up there. Got some bamboo at the very top. Of course, we got some vines around here as well. And this brings us full circle. Well, kind of. We started way over there, but it brings us back to the village. Got my little custom footbridge here made out of stone slabs. I think it's kind of cool, kind of neat looking. Got some leaves there as well. I probably am going to do something else with this pathway up. I don't know. But yeah, yep, and that's it, guys. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do this live stream. There were so many things I could have done. I had like projects I could worked on and everything. But since it's a new year, I thought I'd just kind of do like the grand tour so far. What did we do in 2020? And maybe in 2021, at the end of 2021, maybe we can look back on this if we're still in this area and see where it's come from there. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is it. Hey, man, thanks for watching. This has been VP. I am signing off. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, and you do like and subscribe, then please do so. Yeah, do that for us. That would be awesome. Check out my Let's Play series if you're interested in seeing more stuff that I do. And then also you can always come by and check out my my live streams most Mondays. I don't know if it's going to be every Monday, but I try to do them on most Mondays. And the live streams are usually detached from my Let's Play world. But every once in a while, I like, well, I shouldn't say that it's detached. I go into my Let's Play world quite a bit in this. It's just not quite part of the sequential storyline that I have going in the Let's Play world. So, yeah, if you like this live stream and you made it this far, thanks for making it this far. And if you like this live stream, man, check out the video. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This has been VP. I am signing off. We'll see you later. And hey, keep on gaming.